So what brings you in today, Gabriela?
Well, nothing specific. I have just been feeling overwhelmed by the pressures of chasing my dreams.
What goal is imputing this pressure on you?
It is my goal to become the best surgeon in the U.S., but I'm not doing too well in my science coursework, which has me questioning whether I can fulfill my dream.
Why aren't you doing well in your coursework?
I don't know, but I think I'm trying my best.
Concern for the future is absolutely crucial for establishing goals and eventually reaching them. But it is a fine line between being concerned for your future and allowing it to prevent you from being present in the moment. Do you think that your big dreams are putting pressure on you that prevents you from performing well in your coursework?
That could definitely be a possibility, but how am I supposed to be on track of fulfilling my goals while only thinking of the present? Shouldn't I be thinking forward?
You tell me, how is that working out for you? All this concern for becoming the best student in the world, yet you aren't even one of the best performing students in your course.
That was harsh. So you suppose the reason for my underperformance in my coursework is that I'm preoccupied in my aspirations?
Not exactly. There are several factors that could be contributing to your underperformance, so we cannot accredit it all to one reason. But a focus on the here and now, taking each and every moment and being mindful of your current task could definitely correlate to a boost in performance on your courses.
Well, I just know that if I don't pass this course, I will never be able to become the best surgeon.
How can you stress being the best when you're not even in a position to compete with one of the best? You have to take everything in life one day at a time. Worry about today's responsibilities. Ultimately, that's all that matters. As dark as it seems, you don't know if you'll see tomorrow. But don't allow your concerns for tomorrow to dominate today.
This dream is just something that feels like it's part of my destiny. How could I not think about my destiny?
What is it that feels like it's part of your destiny?
Becoming the best surgeon in the U.S.
Your destiny is what you make it, unless you believe that your life is laid out for you right from the start. If not, then how do you believe that this is what you're meant to do? Is it possible that your dream is a fantasy that you have just fantasized?
Well, I don't believe my life is predetermined. I'm attempting to explore the possibility, and my mind is blanking.
Okay, then tell me, how would you feel if you were to fail this course?
I would be devastated. It would mean I would have to give up on my dream.
Why would you give up on your dream?
That's just how I feel.
From our conversation thus far, I feel an incongruency between your thoughts, beliefs, and behaviors. Allow me to elaborate. You think that your dream is your destiny, but you also believe that if you were to fail this course, you would have to give up on your dream. Yet you're not performing well. Effectively, you are giving up on your dream.
Well, when you put it like that, the thing is, I'm not choosing to perform poorly. At least I think I am.
Something people tend to overlook is that we are accountable for nearly everything that we are subjected to, aside from certain things such as our upbringing and our genes. You see, as we move forward in life, we develop certain attitudes which may not exactly be suitable for what we want to get out of life. For this reason, we must return to what we think we know and reevaluate to bring clarity to allow ourselves to become what we want to be. Is everything all right? I noticed that your leg is shaking.
Yes, I'm fine. I don't know why I started doing that.
Do you have control of this movement? I guess we can take this as a cue to move from the subject. But rest assured, we'll be going back to discuss this in the coming weeks. But in the meantime, is there anything you would like to discuss?
I don't know how relevant this is today, but it was a common theme for discussion throughout my younger years while going through counseling. My birth mother put me up for adoption when she was 16 years old. My entire childhood has consisted of me moving in and out of foster homes.
Let's stop right there. How does this influence the way you feel?
When I was younger, it bore far more of an impact, but of recent, it seems I have come to terms with the reality of it.
And as after you revealed your history to me, your life has come to a standstill. Do you think this has anything to do with what you have shared with me?
I don't know, my body doesn't tell me why it does things.
Alright, I want to stay on theme of your upbringing now, because I suspect that there's some unfinished business about this topic. Tell me, how has this foster experience been for you?
Of course, I was sad that my mother decided she couldn't provide the care I needed. Understandably, she was 16. I don't hold any feelings of animosity towards her. The way I see it, this experience made me the woman I am today.
That is bitter inside of you, but also hypocritical. You see, you claim that this dream of yours is your destiny, but now you claim that if it wasn't for your upbringing, you may not have the same dream. Do you see how these two notions don't align?
You're right, but I thought we were done discussing my dreams for today.
You're right, my mistake. Anyways, to finish up the session, I would like to perform an exercise. Would you be willing to go along with that?
Depends, what is it?
So I assume that this feeling is being evoked by contemplating your upbringing and the reason you have been placed in this position.
Sure, but I don't really like to think about it or even feel whatever those thoughts bring upon me. It's very disheartening, so I tend to avoid it.
Well, the exercise relates to exactly that. To spend a few minutes fully embracing the feelings and spontaneous thought that arise upon contemplation of your personal history.
What would be the point of that?
It takes courage to face these unpleasant feelings. That courage allows us for personal development and progression towards a resolution of the negative feelings associated with what is being contemplated. Would you be willing to try it?
Alright, let's do it.
I won't be doing much. This is an exercise that's supposed to be executed alone, but I'll be right here to talk about these feelings if they begin to overwhelm you. Close your eyes, think, and stay with this feeling.